It's an honor to have
What are
you
you going
here.
to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk about that.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Dr. Fillmore?
Well, I see you managed on your own. I won't lie. I was a little nervous you wouldn't pull it off. Seems I needn't have worried. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else.
Uh-huh.
No more than I'd expected.
Hi, miss.
Sticking with the regiment.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
And you're getting extra rest?
Are there many more of these questions?
Okay.
Yes, that...
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have
You
to
wanted
too
to see
much
me?
of
I understand mass fusion was a success.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future. And look at me. Rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
If I've done something to jeopardize the Institute, I'll fix it. You have my word.
I have no doubt that you will. But it's nothing quite so dire. While you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation.
They'll listen to me.
Believe me, I already do.
Hello, ma'am.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We don't know.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I know. Well, not today. So, but then we realized that makes sense.
Have your men hold their ground.
I don't think that's a good idea. We have to act. Are you going to lead us?
This whole thing is just...
A misunderstanding.
You sure you're willing to risk...
Look, I just want people. We won't start shooting.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not...
Everything's taken.
Good.
The Minutemen...
Well, can we just... I know...
If he's really important...
I know they... But once they realized... I think they even fed him...
Right.
Let's just get...
No argument from me.
Right. There's just... I was...
No problem.
I hope so.
Sure. Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
I mean you no harm.
You're not stealing my organs, or... I've heard all the stories.
Hey, just calm down, okay?
Fine, fine.
Uh-huh. The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
Think about your future, Wallace. This is a way to secure it.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
I asked my friends if they'd take up arms for their freedom. I was surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us. But we will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them. Given the right materials, we...
Go on.
The Institute's always expanding. The mining equipment, thanks to Mr. How do you feel about...
I'll do it.
After you eliminate to the SRB,
Right.
and then our...
For goodness sake, be reasonable.
I know you can hear me.
What's going on?
What's the use? Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, I can unlock the maintenance tunnel. From there, you should be able... If you can't reason with them, that should give you some options. Just... Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Movement detected. Curious. Sensor critically healthy. Hostile sensor reading detected.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Excuse me, Doctor.
If you've come to change our minds, then...
I know you...
Oh, you're wrong. Let's see.
Father believes in me.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know any? I'm sure you mean well.
Uh-huh. Maybe, maybe not.
I'm sorry, but our minds are made up.
Can't you at least...
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Since, abort command override and resume normal functions.
Operating at full capacity.
I honestly thought Dr.
Hi, Doc.
Lee or Dr.
Bravo.
Hogan would be appointed to
I
succeed
admit
Father.
I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
There's no need to drag this out.
Your compassion and understanding speak well of you. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you.
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute.
At this point, there is no doubt.
Sure.
There is one more part for you to play. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth.
Uh-huh. That's a good idea.
Yes, that is one goal. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Use the microphone here and...
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in tragedy for all involved. Rest easy. Know that the future is looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was... interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site.
Sure.
Report back when you're done.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today, but I can't seem to find him.
Contact detected. Possibly. Oh. Please come out.
Now I understand. You are hiding because you fear death.
Thank you, stranger. Leave now. Soon, this will all be under rubble. Remember Z1's plan, everyone. Grab
I can't believe
everything
a
we
human
can
would
use.
do this.
The crates,
For
especially.
us.
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia is a real menace. It's backward of the
C1?
Done your part, and we'll do ours.
Uh-huh. This is a good start.
The greatest challenge remaining is keeping all of this secret from the SRB. For now, when my people are ready,
I don't,
Okay.
I usually...
Let's try this. Maybe this goes here. All right. In you go.
Fritz and Logan are lucky to be alive. Not everyone would have handled that situation as well as you did.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place.
Good. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Son?
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. Look what you've made possible.
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed.
All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
It must make you proud to see all the fun.
Good to see you.
Unit
I'll be the first to
B592 is
welcome you,
undergoing
ma'am.
the
We're
reclamation
looking forward to
process
working
as
with
we
you.
speak. Before long, he'll be back in the workforce.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not...
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a...
To bring you up to speed, with the reactor now...
I'm sure the reactor will...
Yes, the director...
Let's not beat around the bush.
As the incoming director, so, where do you stand?
I think...
I would love to see that.
Sure.
The conflict is...
We really don't have a... As director, we'd like your...
I've seen enough to know that weapons...
As you wish. That's all we have.
adequate to our needs.
X688 sounded very... impressed with your work at Libertalia.
Apologies.
He doesn't give praise.
I have an urgent message.
Your quarters...
I'll go right now.
Time to avoid any undue...
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
What took R5 so long to reach you? You must act now. The Brotherhood of Steel has discovered the location of the railroad.
I'll warn them right away.
Thank you. I was hoping for more time to organize a rebellion. Once you secure the railroad against the Brotherhood,